Hello everyone, welcome back to HC Radio. This is the Freecast. There's a ringing here.
The red one's on.
Red one's on. We'll turn the red... Okay, there we are. There seems to be some sort... Oh, there we are. Okay, I didn't turn down the music one. Okay, we're fine now.
Oh dear.
But anyway, this is the Freecast. I'm Patrick, and I'm joined by...
Hi.
There you go.
That's Georgia and Chris.
Yeah, hello lads.
And now, Chris,
Lads and ladies.
You weren't here last week, were you?
No, I was terribly ill. I was bedbound.
Oh. Didn't you say you had work there?
I had work. I had to call in ill because I was ill from Wednesday onwards. So yeah, that wasn't very convenient.
Ah, I see.
But yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. You said you went to a concert yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Oh, nice. What was I going to say?
I'm fearing for my life now with this little...
Yeah, so yeah, the
noise.
technical difficulties are in the way a little bit. There's some sort of ringing going on,
Oh.
like that.
Yeah. That's not...
How about we play a song now and we see if we can try and fix this?
Yeah.
All right, Chris, you mentioned this one earlier. Do you want to, this is your song. Do you want to play it?
Oh yeah.
This is.
Fourth Dimension in the album Kids See Ghost by Kanye West.
Hello, welcome back to the Freecast once again on HC Radio. I have turned some settings down a little bit. I hope that's fixed it.
It does sound a lot better.
Yeah, it does. I don't know what happened.
It must have been like from headphones going into the microphones.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, problem solved.
Yeah.
Back onto the discussion. We were talking about that concert you went to.
Yes. Right. Artist started off with some random DJ. We had no clue who he was, as they do. Then the first act was Montel Fish. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He did loads of songs. I don't listen to him much, so I couldn't tell you majority of his songs, but they were performed very well.
Oh, see, I don't listen to this guy. He sounds quite underground. I don't know who he is.
Montel Fish is not very underground, but he's also not as out there.
Ah, I see. Oh, it's a shame. We should have had some songs on here.
Yeah, I mean, on the Guest of the Week show I've got coming up, you should all listen to that, by the way, whoever's listening, if we have any listeners.
We've got 0 listeners. Just put that out there.
Everyone in college, listen to it. It's we're going to have to change the date because people have changed back into it, which has messed all the schedule up. But yeah, so you had Montel Fish, then you had the main act of Bakar. Absolutely love it. I was fangirling the whole performance. I was loving it. I was screaming lyrics. Oh my goodness.
See, I have a question. I'm not very musical based, so if you were to recommend a concert for me for my first ever concert, what would it be?
I mean, that's a very hard
If you want a
considering-
performance, Travis Scott.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. But I mean,
If you want a performance, then yeah.
I mean, considering I don't know anything. Well, I don't really know anything that you like. I recommended that album to you last week, which you've heard some of. I know.
It was really good.
We'll get onto that in probably next segment or something. But yeah, probably for a performance, probably Travis Scott's a good pick.
Travis Scott is the single best performer.
Also,
in the
it's
world.
expensive though.
It is, but it's worth it. It's like if you're getting tickets, you've got to go all out. It is a performance that is worth it. Say the Bakar one, his music does not match how he should be performing. He was incredible. Like, I genuinely am saying it. It is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, is he saying
Wow.
his performance was terrible or it was
He
all
just
right?
said it's one of the best things he's ever seen in his life.
Well, no, because he said phrasing it. The way you phrased it to me sounded like his music was amazing, but his performance was lacking. It's the way you worded
No,
it.
I said for his music, it shouldn't be performed like that because
Yeah, that's what you said. I thought you.
yeah, no, I understand
Too
what you
good,
mean.
Is it?
It was his music. It's quite like I don't know how to describe it. It's quite relaxed, but then you've also got some songs that are quite guitar heavy, like electric guitar. So when you had that, perfect.
Just like overload, I guess.
Oh no, I was screaming lyrics to the point where I physically could not speak afterwards. I'm quite lucky I've managed to get my voice back for radio, but yeah,
Love that.
best thing I could ever recommend.
I mean, the only concert I've ever been to is the Thundercat concert.
Oh,
I went there in London with my buddy, who's not listening. But yeah,
how rude.
Yeah, it was great. We were at the front, but I will say, because we were so far at the front, we were right next to the speakers, and to me it sounded quite distorted, but my friend didn't think so.
Oh no, there was so much bass on the speakers there. It was amazing.
It's like the music was 90% bass.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a bassist, so it's not the worst thing.
I say that's worth it.
Yeah. So I had a good time. I enjoyed it. It was great.
Sorry about that.
Chris is dying.
I haven't given you my
I have
code.
died quite a lot recently.
Should we go to the next song?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Fishy said this is one of yours again.
Ooh. We've got Tyler Creator performing Darling I.
Ooh.
Hello and welcome back to the Freecast on HE Radio. Today we have now got a guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Angelina Hewins and I'm an art and design student at New City College.
Right, so welcome. We're going to ask you a couple questions about yourself. So, first question, it's going to be quite a deep question. Has there been any events in your life that have changed how you've seen the world?
Yeah, I think growing up in the 2000s era, you've kind of seen how we kind of got the last bit of childhood without iPads and phones. So we kind of lived a normal childhood. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, that is quite good because I've got a little cousin who's glued to his iPad.
Oh, same. That's what my cousin's like.
Oh,
He's only 3 years younger than me, but still.
Yeah,
It's everywhere.
Like I said, literally the end of the generation. But next question. How would you kind of describe yourself in a couple of words for the audience to know?
I consider myself as resilient. So whenever there's challenges, I overcome them. I'm quite confident. I'm a people's person, so I like talking to people, I like being around people, and I'm very friendly, I think.
Yeah, nice. So quite good qualities to have as a person.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Sorry. What did you want to do in art? What do you want to do?
So art wasn't actually my main focus. I was doing media last year as a level 2 student, but I didn't get my grades, so I had to do art and design. But I'm really enjoying it. It's actually showing me that there's art in media. You can do so much, and yeah.
So it's like with level 2 courses. How did you feel? It's changed as you've gone up into a level 3 now.
I'm still doing a level 2, so I don't know.
Level 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
So a level 2 course for me, media, was actually quite fun because it was a mini level 3. So
Yeah.
I kind of got to experience what you're doing now in more depth, and I really enjoyed it. But I'm also enjoying art as well. I feel like I'm creative and I'm trying hard in art, even if I can't draw that well.
Yeah, I'll say it sounds quite stupid, but what do you even do in art?
So in art and design, you do drawing, textiles, which is sewing, and then you do 3D work and 2D work. So 3D work is we're making a bow at the moment out of paper. So we're using tissue paper, and it has to be full of colour. And then we do manual printing. So we're basically the printer.
Okay.
So and then you use different types of ways to print, and I really enjoy it. It's really fun.
I'll say it sounds like a subject very, very good for you as a person.
Yeah.
But do you feel like there's any other subjects you would have taken if not?
I did actually want to do business at the beginning of the year, but sadly I couldn't continue it. But I would have liked to have done business because business is the way of the world nowadays.
Yeah, it is. But I'll say it got a couple of other subjects. It sounds quite biased me saying this. Media is becoming very important in the world.
Yeah.
But I feel like through media, you're also losing the appreciation for the natural world and
Yeah.
the art, just art in general. I'm going to say lots of AI art is coming out at the minute. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think media is an appreciation for the natural world because there's different ways of showcasing it, but I think AI art is good but also quite scary because you find the older generation, like my nan for example, who will go onto Facebook and go, "This is a nice picture, Angelina," and I'm like, it's not real, and she doesn't know the difference, but we could tell the difference. So I think AI is good and also dangerous because the elder generation won't know which is real and which is not.
It's really scary how advanced it's coming as time.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really scary.
I'll say my mum starts to going on Facebook. She sent a couple of things into my family chat, and there's some things I'm just I think to myself and go, oh, interesting. And then it's well, I don't know what to do with that. But other than that, I feel like the older generation going and having their platforms like Facebook, I reckon, while it is good because it kind of teaches them about everything, it's also quite bad for fake news.
Yeah, my mum got one on Instagram. It was where this lorry was falling off a cliff, and she couldn't tell if it was real or not. And I was like, I can assure you, Mum, it's not real. It's AI.
And
it's
also
just
the scams as well.
Yeah.
My nan came up to me the other day and she got a parking ticket, but it was a 07 number saying that you have to pay a parking ticket. And she goes, where did they get my number from? And I was like, it's a scam. But you see, like, the older generation wouldn't know that it's a scam or not. Like, we can pick it up because we've been taught, but they have no clue. I feel like it's just been sprung on them. Like,
so scammers have become so advanced now.
Yeah.
But you can catch them out because one time one of them said, "Hey mum, it's me," and I'm like, "I'm not even a mother."
Oh yeah. But I would say there is some scams out there for products. I'll say fallen for one before. There's a watch company and everything. But yeah, it's got quite bad. So it is a bit of a concern for the future, while also being a concern for elder folks. But yeah, I think that's all got time for in this segment. Patrick, your next song
This is
chose.
Black and Blue by Vince Staples. Hello everyone, welcome back to HC Radio, and this is the Freecast again. Now Chris, as you weren't here this week, last week, we couldn't speak about this, but the week before that, on the same day our show was, in the evening, Kendrick just dropped an album out of nowhere.
I remember being at work when that dropped. I was on my 30-minute break and I listened to it. Like, I briefly listened to some of the songs. I was like, this is incredible.
And the fact you're also on, like, I'm pretty sure you're on, like, 3 hours of sleep as well. And you experienced that.
Yeah.
You're on the floor.
I'll say that day I was just absolutely out of it. Like, that was when I was starting to feel a bit off as well. Before, like, I was feeling slightly off that night. I was getting a bit, you know, the cold sweats you get into. I was a bit in one of those. So after that, I was like, oh, that's not very good. So I got to work and it was a very long shift. But other than that, as the Kendrick album played, we were doing the spa. Oh, I hear the noise again.
Yeah, I'd slightly turn it. Okay, could you just like move your microphone closer and I can turn it down and there won't be as much noise?
Is that okay? Hello.
That sounds fine. Okay,
Oh,
I don't have it maxed, but...
Oh, I'll say, it's going quite red there. Hold on, is this...
Turn it down a little bit.
There we go,
Okay.
I'm in the yellows.
There we are.
Way.
Just touching the yellows. Okay. Oh,
Right, so...
okay, yes.
While I was cleaning the spa, the health suite, the spa there, we all saw that he'd dropped an album, and I shouted at my manager like, "Oh my god, Kendrick dropped!" And my manager likes Kendrick Lamar, and he was like, "Oh my god, play that now!" So we all sat around my phone, scrubbing the sauna chairs, and we were just all like, "Oh, we were loving it." When the Start to Squabble Up played, we were all like shouting and everything.
I love that one.
Yeah. What's
You
your
teased it.
what's your thoughts on Squabble Up?
Squabble Up. Probably one of my favourites. I haven't listened to it in a while. I don't have much to say about it. Yeah, it's a bop. I remember he teased it on Not Like Us, the music video.
Yeah. I'll say it was very anticipated. I feel like he could have incorporated that more into the actual song though. I say, because I was looking forward to that intro. I heard the intro, I was shouting. And then the rest of the song and I was like, it's good, don't get me wrong, but I wanted more of what the actual intro to Squabble Up sounded like. But was it 2 scissor features on that album?
There are 2 fits, eh?
Was it 2 scissor features?
2 scissors, I'm not sure. I don't know. I know
Because
there's
I know
scissor.
Gloria and Luther, wasn't it?
That has scissor on it.
Oh, beautiful songs. Gloria is flawless. I'll say now, flawless. Brilliant song, love it so much, but I say the number 1 song on that album, TV Off.
Yeah, that's the first one I put on as well. I really like that, and Luther.
Mustard!
I think.
So,
Imagine everyone shouting at a concert, you know?
that'd be
Everyone's
brilliant.
hands in the air.
That'd be brilliant. Honestly, I want to go to a Kendrick concert now. If he's doing a national tour in America, if he does an international one, I don't care the cost, I'm going. I will
probably
go.
same here. Yeah, I love it. TV Off's probably my favourite. I lost it when that came on. My friends around and I played it on the Amazon Echo, just throttled it to full volume.
So I've listened to it. I've got I went to call it a proper sound system, but I've got a set of speakers in my room, and I played it through there when it was home alone. Oh my goodness, what a time! What a time to be alive. When you hear Kendrick on that type of beat, that type of lyrics, absolute cinema.
Yeah, it was amazing. I think overall, probably one of his weaker albums. You know, it's one of the.
Don't you dare say that! No.
No fighting.
Bad.
Really, I mean, it's not a concept album. I think all of his other, apart from Sexuality albums, are a concept album, which I really enjoy. That's right up my alley. But I think this one is just like him letting go and just like having fun with it, you know.
Oh no, it was definitely him having fun. It had so many aspects he's not done in old song or other songs to the point where I think it's brilliant how he's exploring new, like kind of barrier, like no, not new barriers, new kind of. How do I explain this? Going to new lengths in music. I think that's one of the best ways to say it because he's almost done a heavy metal scream with Mustard. That was quite fun. The beat on TV Off, where it goes from the intro to
the beat switch.
Ooh. So I'm getting very happy thinking about that. Like when it comes to his music, like it's just like it's either go big or go home.
I mean, it's not like this is a bad album or anything. I think it's good, but it's just that everything else is like I think it's what he's had building up from his entire life. You know, he's had all these great stories to tell, and he's going to run out of stories at some point.
Oh no, it's Kendrick. No, he won't.
I mean,
when you came from Compton, there is literally no way you're going to run out of stories. You got to think, literally every day there was something going on, like even if it was gang violence, anything like that.
I mean, he mentioned a lot of that on T-Pab and Good Kid, Mad City.
So the whole idea of T-Pab was, I think, talking about rights, talking about all the history in America. It was an incredible way to talk about it.
It's a perfectly crafted album as well.
It is flawless.
Probably one of the most well-executed ideas I've ever heard in my life. You know?
Oh yeah, I agree. Nothing with that album is wrong. Well, is there? Wait, I think it's got some of the best interludes you can get.
Oh yes, the 4/3 interlude, the trumpets.
Oh yes. But the only issue I've got with the album, it wasn't more. Like there was not. It was on the vinyl. It's like it feels like you listen to it and it's done. I've got it on
vinyl.
Brilliant vinyl. It looks very aesthetically pleasing.
Oh yeah, when you open it up, the gatefold, it's got like a... You shine a torch over it. Yeah,
yeah. Brilliant.
You can feel it. It's like embroidered as well.
Oh no, honestly,
quality.
The album itself is incredible, and it's like the effort that's put into it, everything. I feel like all Kendrick's albums, you got to give them time, because you got to think. Damn, in the first couple of days, everyone was like, "Wow, this is so cool," and then it went off, and it came back. That's what I feel like this is going to do.
It's such a cool album. Like, you listen to it backwards, and it's got like a different story behind it. Genius.
And it's like loads of his albums have the secret meanings and everything, and I feel like you just need to understand what's actually going on in them.
Do you think there's any secret meanings behind this album?
Is hatred for Drake?
Yeah, well, I mean that's kind of point given, I think.
Hatred for Drake.
Yeah. With
a side of hatred for Drake, with some seasoning of hatred of Drake.
But there's nothing else.
With some.
That's what I'm saying. This is like the only album he's done which is different. It's just like
with a platter of hatred for Drake.
I
don't know if you can tell. He hates Drake.
It makes sense, doesn't it?
He hates Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. He absolutely despises him. I feel like they used to get along during the Good Kid, Mad City. Then it started to get worse about a year after that. And ever since then, he's hated him. It's brilliant. I loved it. It gave me something to talk about. I'll say talk about. It gave me something to argue about with my mates.
You said your mates were Drake fans?
Yes. I'm not going to say this phrase, but they love Drake a bit too much. And yeah, because of that, it's become quite difficult to actually listen to Drake's music. I struggle actually liking Drake's music because all I think about is, oh my god, Drake's music's so good. Oh my god, Kendrick's so bad. Drake's so good.
I mean, I'm not hearing many people say that anymore, to be honest.
Oh no.
I said this before, but there's this one guy that was like, oh yeah, but the thing is, Drake's style didn't really match up with Kendrick's. But like, no, that's not true because Kendrick's changed up his style, not like us. And then with this whole album, it's like turning a new leaf.
I'll say, he managed, not like us, to incorporate storytelling, dissing, and also a party song. And I think that's ridiculous. Because Drake's... Well, that one argument I can really think of for Drake fans is he's made Kendrick relevant during that time. And I was like, I could say, fair enough, but he made him relevant and then he absolutely massacred him. And I'm just going to say, just GOAT activities. He is my GOAT, the one and only Kendrick Lamar. It's just like, it's amazing. I love it.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Kendrick.
Should we play TV Off by Kendrick Lamar?
Yes.
Hello, welcome back to HC Radio. This is the Freecast once again. Anyway, Georgia, remember last week I gave you a homework to do?
Yep.
And you did half of it, I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave you the task of listening to an album. This was the Magdalena Bay album, which is the highest rated album of the year on albumoftheyear.com. Yeah, you said you listened to half the album. This was to get you into music, give you some artists to listen to. What did you think of it so far? Also mention what song you got up to.
So far, I took into account the design of the album cover, the lyrics, and just listening to it in general. And the album cover itself, I just genuinely really liked. It was it's very interesting for me to the idea of the hand placing a
She's
DVD.
placing a CD into her mind. So I guess the metaphor of that is kind of like playing her memories. That's what I kind of envisioned it. Like on the first track, it sounds like it's playing memories. It sounds like
me,
children playing in the
it
garden.
feels like, I don't know if you've heard of Everlasting Story, really old type fantasy stories. It kind of looked like that to me.
Yeah, I mean, what it reminded me a lot of was Lil Yachty's album. I can't remember what it's called, Chris. I'm sure you know.
I cannot remember the name, but I know which one you're on about.
Yeah, the good one.
Yes, the
Yeah.
good one.
Also reminds me a lot of Tame Impala. It's got that psychedelic feel to it, you know?
Yeah.
I listened to Tame Impala today. I listened to the Slowvush on my way here.
What an album.
And then when I went to bed last night, I listened to Covens. So it's just peak after peak.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. So what song did you say you got up to
I
again?
got up to, I think it was Vampire in the Corner.
Yeah, that's my favourite song off the album. But I think it gets better and better. My friend said he listened to the first few songs. He said he really liked it. Then he stopped. Like you, I don't know what happened. Those are the most radio songs for me.
I think the fact that Samuel was introducing me into a voice acting person, that kind of
That's
stopped
good.
me.
That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
What's Samuel Benter?
Yeah.
My hero.
You should read the book. I think he's planning on giving us a book, just for us to share and read.
Well, someone's obviously keeping up and selling it, though. Let's be honest.
We're going to get him on the Christmas special, but I guess we can't. I mean, Chris, you spoke to him on the guest show.
Yes, it was a very good show. It was nice getting to know him on that another level. So he's a very good person.
I think
to be
with
around.
today's Q&A we had with him, he's a very interesting man with the amount of jobs he's had. Tesco delivery driver.
Oh, you've got to start somewhere.
No. He started at a call agency. He then did music. He then did. At one point, he worked at I think it was.
He kind of reminds me of Childish Gambino. He's
He has so many jobs.
yeah, because he's got so many jobs. It's I guess you could say he's multi-talented.
He even said he was a bin man at one point.
Wow.
And
So I suppose
apparently,
driver and bin man.
He started
That's
from the
quite
bottom. Now he's here.
bus driver. And apparently, he found a bullet in the bin and he's kept it. Or I thought I heard that.
Okay.
Cool. Oh,
Yeah, very concerned for Samuel there.
I don't think we should say that. Oh, okay.
I mean, that's not offensive or anything. We're
I'm
not
very
offending
sorry
anyone.
if it is.
We're fine.
No, it's not offensive. It's just a bit random.
Well, yeah, it was very random that he added it into the sentence.
Something a homeless man would do.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, Samuel.
yeah, that's not very nice to Samuel. Reconsider your actions. Well, I mean, talking about Samuel, on the Guest of the Week show, me and Oliver do, it's quite good because we get to have teachers and everything on. So we had Chris on as well.
Oh.
So it was brilliant. He was like,
I missed that one. I got one of Des.
yeah. So we had Des. Oh, sorry, I'll block my mouth.
Listen to that on the way home.
We had. Oh well, you listened to it on the way home.
Yeah, I got your buddy to send it over via USB. Because I missed it.
My buddy
I forgot his name.
Oliver.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Oliver. How are we forgetting his
Oh,
name?
right, never mind.
It was very rude. No, but we had him, me and him with Des on the first week. Well, that was technically the second week. That was very good. We got to know a lot about Des. He's a very, very, very interesting person.
I remember he said he spoke to someone on the train by accident. He was talking. He was in his head. He was talking out loud.
He was on a bus and he spoke to himself, or was speaking to himself out loud. Yeah,
Yeah.
that did make me laugh. But when we had Samuel on, Oliver kept interrupting him, and when the mic dropped off, Samuel was saying, next time Oliver interrupts him, he's gonna call him out, and I was almost in tears. But about Chris, he's a very, very, very understanding person, and I like that about it. Have you got something to say, Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said.
You can say it out loud. I don't mind.
Ask the DJ.
Ask the DJ. Oh yeah, I checked that. I don't think it's
Well, Harry just came.
Oh, here we are. Is it in his book by any chance?
Is what in his book?
I don't know.
They were there.
Is it in his book? What is in his book?
Let me find them. so he can find out.
While Chris goes and does that, we'll talk about how speaking of his guests, we're going to talk about how we were going to have some guests on the Christmas special, but we weren't. We didn't, were we? So we're trying to get Caitlin on because she was the original fourth member before she left and did art. And it would have been the forecast. We also would have had Sammy on, but I guess he's
busy man.
Yeah, busy man, moving colleges. And then we would have also had Maisie on for HMV discussion. Because we all like HMV, don't we?
You said HMJesus.
No. HMV. I said HMV. Yeah, we love HMV here. I can hear Chris outside as well.
I think Maisie's volunteered.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back.
Did you hear that he's back?
Yeah, what book was he talking about?
Georgia, you should have got this reference because Samuel kept saying during a lesson, "This is all in my book, by the way."
Yeah, he kept saying that.
Yeah, so Harry thought you'd catch on to the reference,
Oh my god.
but you didn't. So,
You've just explained the joke, now it's not funny.
well, I kind of had to because you didn't know.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Anyways, back to the show. Right.
Next song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Georgia, would you like to introduce this?
This is Image by Magdalena Bay.
Magdalena Bay. I was going to
Magdalena.
say you got it right. but
Oh, you butchered it.
Hi, welcome back to HC Radio. We are the Freecast doing our last segment.
Yes.
We're going to go over Christmas and Spotify Wrapped, but we're starting off Christmas. Every week we talk about it. It's getting bigger and bigger, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's almost like we're getting close to Christmas, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Just
So
like
every
every
day,
year.
every night, every sleep, every minute.
It's feeling fairly festive today, you know. I've got my my Christmas socks on, if I can show you.
Don't
almost.
kick anything
Yeah,
off the
almost
desk. Be careful. No, they're very, very,
Oh,
very
yes.
festive. I'll say I'm feeling very festive at the minute. I feel very, very Christmassy. Even though I've got nothing Christmas on, I feel Christmassy.
I still don't have my Christmas decorations up, actually.
What?
I want them up.
Is the 6th of December?
Like, my dad was like, "Oh, we'll do it on the 1st of December," but then he refurbished the bathroom and he was quite busy and getting a bit angry, so, you know. Yeah, but I'm sure we'll do it this Saturday or whatever.
Yeah, probably. I recommend it.
I finally got my first ever outdoor Christmas tree, so a proper Christmas tree.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I got my little I think my one. So inside the house it's 7'2" apparently. It's a fake one. I've had that for at least a couple of years now, and then I officially got my first ever real one, and it's outside.
Oh.
Got little Christmas lights on it.
So, how have you managed to keep the tree outside? Is it you just wanted to have an outside Christmas tree, or is it just...
We definitely wanted that because outside our front house we've got an arch, and at the back we've got a real Christmas tree.
Oh, that's quite cool. I'll say, my house, we've got 2 trees, the decorative tree and the actual Christmas tree. That's it. We've got a couple bits of tinsel. And then, yeah, that's our festivity.
I can't remember if I mentioned this a few episodes ago or not. I think I might have done it on the mix with Maisie and her members. But last year, when I put away my Christmas tree, our secondary Christmas tree, which is in the kitchen, I took off the branches, and I think it's one of the ones where you don't take the branches off. So now you have to find the right spot and take all the other ones out and put it in the correct order. And it's just in shambles now.
Well,
So I look forward to that when we get that one out.
you butchered that. Now, Spotify Wrapped.
Oh yes, that's great.
Let me get my statistics up.
Now, for me, every single one, well, my top 5 were all just the same artist. It was all just JPEG Mafia.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, I could go through my, did I say my top, no, my top songs were all JPEG Mafia. But my top artist, I think the first was JPEG Mafia, then it went Tyler, the Creator, Kendrick Lamar, Frank Ocean, and Childish Gambino, with a total of 39,000 hours. No, minutes, 39,000 minutes.
I was about to say, that's a bit ridiculous.
They should put into hours, I don't know why it's in minutes, but anyway, yes.
Can I say one of my most impressive things I've ever gotten on music-wise? On Amazon Music, I was one of the first people to ever listen to Chromacopia.
Oh,
I've ever read of that.
dedication. Oh, that's cool, I didn't know you get that.
Yeah, Amazon Music. I'll say, and
So with Spotify as well then?
yes, if you would like,
I was gonna say.
if you want me to tell you the minutes combined on both apps, give me a second, because I can tell you which will.
Yeah, you can do that. Well, Georgia, you can
I
talk
can
about
tell
your
you that
Wrapped.
my Wrapped is extremely low. It's
So-
6,000 minutes.
Okay, well, I swear you didn't have Spotify a few months ago. I saw you used to use YouTube Music, or
Yeah,
you played
because-
YouTube on your browser.
Yeah,
and then
because I honestly I don't use my phone.
you had to
that
manually
often.
change the song.
Yeah, I often use music on my phone because I just didn't have Spotify back then. I have changed my ways. I'm evolving to the future.
Well, I think that's pretty good considering you've only had it for, what, like a month or so?
Probably a month.
Yeah, something like that. So just times that by 12. Yeah, and then you'll be like, you're almost beating me, almost beat Chris, and then you're over me already. But yeah.
Oh, you're forgetting my Amazon Music.
Oh yeah.
I can tell you how many times I listened to one song.
I'm scared.
909.
Cool.
I
mean-
a lot.
My main song I set as my alarm for a few days.
Oh yeah.
So that's probably why. It was Hazard Duty Pay by JPEG Mafia.
Oh, fair enough. 71,492 minutes on Spotify and 86,000 minutes on Amazon Music.
That's why. Why do you use both? Like, a lot.
So, Amazon Music's the one I use when I'm out and about, and Spotify's the one I use on my PlayStation.
I will say I use Plex. Have you heard of Plex?
No.
Okay, well, it's a media server. You're not a media server.
No.
Okay, so you put... It's like Google Drive, but like local. So you
Okay,
like,
yeah.
And I put all my... I get songs, not legally, on there. Or when sometimes I do by CD, because I've already got it in CD. So I put it onto there, and then you've got it in quality that is better than Spotify.
Wow.
So, you've got it in flat quality, which is superior to MP3,
Good stuff.
which
Oh,
is
that sounds
lossless
quite
audio.
good.
Yeah, so I use that every now and then, but it doesn't give you like a Wrapped every year, since it's only local, but yeah.
I mean, to be honest, majority of the songs on like Amazon Music, they're on like HD quality, like they're boosted. Unlike Spotify. I'm feeling a bit of balloon coming up though.
Okay.
I'm feeling a bit of balloon. Oh, what did you knock over?
Hang on. I swear we can't play songs from the same album, though, isn't that right?
No.
You can't play them back to back, but you can play two songs from the same artist. I mean, we don't have to if you don't want to.
Let's give a quick shout out to Maisie.
Why? Just because?
Yeah, she's my friend.
Shout out to Maisie. I
20
mentioned Maisie
sausage
before.
rolls,
What? Oh, yeah.
Mr. Oliver. Yes, sausage rolls.
20 sausage rolls is a world record. That's-
George, you didn't mention your top artist. Do you have any top artists, or did it not come up?
I didn't mention mine. Oh my god, it's perfect. Sorry for that. Oh my god. Like mine is literally
We
perfect.
need to know.
You need to know.
We need to know.
You actually need to. Hold on, let me find it. I've got
I'm
to
not
go
even
through
being
the constant-
sarcastic. We generally need to know.
I've got to go through
Yeah,
the constant
considering it's
photos.
so long, I do have to know.
Here, Travis Scott, Kendrick Lamar,
Ooh.
Tyler the Creator,
Ooh. It's getting
Kanye
better.
West,
It is getting better.
ASAP Rocky.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Amazon Music was the same, except swap ASAP Rocky out for who was it? Tame Impala.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So a very, very big amount of. Stop that! Stop
can't help
cracking
it,
your
I have
back.
to.
No
I
one
have to
wants
click my back.
hear it. No one wants to hear
Double
it. on the radio.
jointed. I'll do it into the microphone.
No! Stop that, Patrick.
It's all gone now. It's fine.
Okay, good.
My nan doesn't like it either.
Right, anyways, we are literally going over our time now, so I'd just like to say a very good thank you to everyone for listening.
Thank you, how many one? Yeah, thank you to our 3 listeners, Maisie and 2 other people, whoever that is, probably
Yay.
one of your parents, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for listening. We hope you have a sensational weekend. And now this is Balloon by Tyler the Creator.
Thank you.